President Tinubu has given approval to a Council of Ulamas to intervene in Niger Republic. Can you imagine? I'm sure this approval was, prior to Sanusi's travel to Niger, and that's why Sanusi was able to get into Niger, met with the military junta, and immediately came back, rushed to Aso Rock to give feedback and report to Tinubu himself. But only God knows how that will go, because the military junta is determined to ensure that he uproots the government of corruption from Niger Republic. Okay. So the news here is that President Tinubu has given approval to Council of Ulamas to intervene in Niger Republic. Okay. The approval was given on Wednesday when the Ulamas visited President Tinubu at the Aso Rock Presidential Villa and sought his permission to mediate in the Niger coup crisis. Some of the prominent Ulamas who were part of the delegation that visited the president were Sheikh Nasiru Abdul Mumini, Sheikh Abdul Rahman, Sheikh Balalau, and Sheikh Karibulahi Nasser Kasbara. Earlier, the leader of the Tijaniya movement in Africa and former emir of Kano, Alhaji Muhammadu Sanusi, met with the leaders of the military junta Niger Republic as part of efforts to resolve the crisis in the West African nation. Wow. So who are the Ulamas? Okay, I'm sure these are Islamic group in the north. Okay, special Islamic group in the north that have gotten permission from President Tinubu to go to Niger Republic and intervene in the ongoing crisis. But up till now, we still don't know whether the military junta has agreed with the Ulamas or not. Okay, and even with the briefing that the Ulamas gave to President Tinubu when they returned, we still don't know the definite headway from that meeting. Okay, that again, to some extent or to a large extent, proves that the military junta in Niger remains adamant, very, 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 very adamant. It remains very resolute to make sure that President Mohamed Bazoum does not come back to power again. And that is why he has appointed a new prime minister and appointed some new ministers to work with the prime minister to move the country forward. That again tells me something, that the man there is not hungry for power. He's not intending to remain as military head of state, but probably to still institute a new administration, democratic administration, and then rework the country's constitution that President Bazoum had tampered with initially. Okay, and I think these people are looking for a way to move forward progressively as a country. I see no reason why we should go and cause trouble for them or go and fight them for their own decision. And everybody in Niger is happy with what has happened, happy with the coup, because the regime of President Mohamed Bazoum was already breeding hardship on the people, just like the regime of Tinubu that is breeding hardship on Nigerians today. It's very, very terrible. Just like somebody was commenting in previous news that when the presidents of West African nations are misbehaving, rigging election and rigging themselves into power, they will not meet to discuss the issue. But when the military decide to take action to correct the democratic issues in the country, then they will meet emergency meeting and they won't intervene. It's unfair and doesn't make sense. That is it. Okay, because what happened in Niger Republic is not different from what happened in Nigeria when Tinubu rigged himself into power, altered the election result, and even up to now, there's no appropriate election result that was used to declare Tinubu winner. The INEC chairman just used his head knowledge and predetermined actions to declare Tinubu winner. Because even INEC record that were presented in the tribunal, INEC themselves denied and objected to the report that they generated and gave Peter Obi and Labour Party as exhibit. That's how bad it is. And right now, Is it also not looking feasible that they will use the same election result in INEC portal to declare any winner again? Rather, the only thing more feasible, more appropriate to do is to cancel that election and declare a rerun. Okay, which Tinubu is already scared, APC is already scared, and they are saying that even if they declare a rerun, that Labour Party should not be part of it, which is not possible. It must be between Labour Party, APC, and PDP. So there are a few comments here about this approval of the ulamas, northern ulamas, to go and intervene in the issue in Niger Republic. Somebody saying, I heard for Tinubu, he's trying to get popular among nations because of his stolen mandate. Okay, he's trying to please people. Okay, doesn't even matter. I'm very sorry for him. That's exactly what he's saying. Somebody say waste of time. The people are happy with their new government. There is no going back. Our government should know this and stop all the pranks. Please, exactly. The people of Niger Republic are happy with their new government and there's no going back. They are ready and they are determined. And I will not be surprised if the military enters there, everybody in Niger will put hands together to fight them. And that is when the world will know that the people know what they are doing, they know what they want. What the West just want to do is to topple that government and put the person they want there so that they will continue to have indirect control in the country. And that will be too bad for them. Somebody say giving approval to banditry to connect successfully. Exactly. When the so-called Council Lamas are also these people are the brain behind Islamization and jihadism in Nigeria. So giving them approval to go to Niger is the same thing. Okay, and that Niger has been trying to fight terrorism at all costs. And now France has gotten into there now, violated their airspace closure and freed some bandits that have been locked up before now to keep peace in the country. So what does that mean? They are looking for a way to probably sponsor some kind of opposition against the military junta so that war can start, and then from there can spread into some other West African countries, and then both the West will now have opportunity to continue to mess around with the African nations. Quite unfortunate. Someone says, are you not going to war again? I don't know for these old people. Abi, let them go to war. That is it. You are sending ulamas to go and discuss with them, but you are also activating your military to be on standby or to move into the Niger Republic as fast as possible. So which one are you doing first? Okay. Somebody said, reply to Ultimate Empire, your generation remains foolish. Can you imagine asking some kind of, insulting people? Some people don't just know what to say. They will just continue to insult people otherwise. Somebody said, what is wrong with us? We have think before we wrote something. Tinubu is the leader of ECOWAS. Let us think as the rational thinkers. We need peace, not war. The interfering of this group is to bring peace and solution to this issue. This one is international issue, not national or local issues. That is why the group intervene in the issue. We need peace to resolve this issue. Can you imagine? Yeah, everybody needs peace. That's fine. Everybody needs peace. Everybody needs peace. Okay. Do Islamic leaders are now warlords, Abi? Can you imagine? So the thing remains that the ulamas have been approved to go there, but again, can they prevail on the military junta in Niger? That is something different, because the man there is stubborn and knows what he wants for this country, and his country are happy with him. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment for sharing.